I mean, it can be a video of just my voice and an image of me, my photo. No, not allowed. Alex Jones is not allowed, and so that's why you got capped in the process, because folks were using that as a backup channel. But again, we're not allowed to sell this for $50,000. I mean, I literally, Mike Nelson said, let's put it up on eBay, because I'm like, I don't think we can build the new TV studio.
You know what we should do with it, Jones?
Yeah.
With the Infowars money bomb, the person who gives the most money gets it. And that way it's totally anonymous, and there's no bidding procedure. And then at the end of the day, we find out who gave the most. And
well, I mean, let me break this down for people so they understand. Okay, when I keep getting emails saying, why don't you just put your videos out? I got 2 sales guys. We are a small operation here, and they can't generate the type of revenue it takes to pay for that. We have 2 CDNs that cost over $20,000 a month just for PrisonPlanet.tv members. And we do put out a free, my emergency alert on the swine flu, my part 2 on how it was a hoax. Those both had over 20,000 downloads apiece in just a few days. And until we, took them off the front page. And that's thousands of dollars a piece, even with pretty cheap bandwidth we're getting. We get, 75 terabytes for $15,000, is it? On one CDN. 75 terabytes. 75 terabytes, a month just on one of our CDNs. And, then we have another smaller one. So we're at over 100 terabytes a month. That's how big we are. But the point is, not that much capital comes in to pay for all that. So I'm on air having to pitch this, pitch that. And it's all stuff I believe in. I turn down. You've seen it. The majority of sponsors people bring to me or that contact us saying, no, 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 no. And I have to do research on each one. And the sales guys are like, darn it, you don't let us take anything. Even though they're moral guys, I really hold it to a higher standard. There's network ads that are separate. I can't vouch for those. I'm sure they're great. I just the stuff you hear me endorsing, I have attempted to vet and, I believe in. And so but again, it's this fantasy land of literally $50,000 would pay for maybe 30, 40 viral videos for me to put out. Mm-hmm. Now I can put out 30, 40 viral videos in a week on YouTube, with people posting them, and then we link to them and get them going and get the ball rolling, and then they go viral, and it doesn't cost me a dime. So see, we can't continue to do what we do with this. And so these guys email us, they call the office, we get death threats, and they say, listen, MFers, you're never going to sell that bullhorn. You're never going to get money for it. And they sat there, and eBay told us, they said, look, we have criminal procedures for people doing this. They didn't care. They had fake accounts, fake credit cards. They bragged who they were on their own websites. And it turns out it's just anything fraud-driven. It's like Madoff. It's a culture of criminals where they can do whatever they want and operate however they want. But I want folks to know they're not going to stop us from what we're doing. So I say to everybody, please post this on YouTube, create separate accounts and post it, get it out to everybody, or create your own videos about what I'm saying and what I'm doing here today as we talk to folks, because we can't let them do this. In fact, I need to go ahead and put $15,000 on the board. We're trying to raise $250,000 for the money bomb. And that sounds like a lot, folks. That's nothing. I mean, we go with cheap stuff here. By cheap, a real studio camera is about $30,000, $5,000 camera, $5,000 camera, $1,500 camera. So, the one you're looking at right here, so it's not even that good a resolution. We've got the 7,000 square foot building. There's another smaller building right next door. I've already run out of space. Sounds big. It's not. To build the next wave of the TV station, it was hard to get an office to move while I was doing everything else to get moved in over here. But more than ever, I see we're going viral at every level. So I'm going to be listing on the site and activist page the next few days the top 10 rated video sites to upload to. We're going to create our own InfoWar brigades, ask people to take the PrisonPlanet.tv high-quality videos, upload them there, edit together, clips of what we do and past things we've done, just creative videos that are so effective that all the great minds can put together to just massively intensify.
Without fear of confrontation or the consequence of
all right, Burmas has got a lot of key news coming up, and I guess he'll tell you about the next segment. I'm going to get out of here. It's just the issue is we are breaking through in a big way, and everywhere I go, just on YouTube alone, and there's hundreds of accounts uploading our stuff. It's just whatever accounts we're linking to, and that we say, here's a channel that's uploading our stuff. They go, it doesn't matter. I mean, it could be a clip of me talking for 1 minute here, and they go, boom, and erase the account. And, I mean, this is getting outrageous, and then it comes on the heels of all of this censorship news clip of me talking for 1 minute here, and they go, boom, and erase the account. And, I mean, this is getting outrageous. And then it comes on the heels of all of this censorship news where they've got not just hate bills, but bills introduced where they say if you hurt somebody's feelings, I read that on my show today, you will be arrested under a felony, and it's happening in America, and gun ban treaties, and they're reintroducing the assaultments ban, and this Democratic senator who had the highest NRA rating, I called her Republican today, I was wrong, she's coming out saying she wants to ban all the guns. And, I mean, folks, it's actually happening right now, Burmis.
Yeah, absolutely, and that point on the cyberbullying act that you're making. I mean, they make a bogus statistic up right off the bat. They are like, 1 in 5 doctors over the past 5 years had treated at least one patient who got depressed from being on the internet. I mean, people get depressed.
But now it's a federal, now, I know it says federal, folks, you got to read the bill. In fact, what's the bill number? I had it here on the stack.
It is HR, I want to see 866 is my guess. I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't matter. I got it here on the stack. We covered it last week. I've been out of town until Sunday. It's just
going over it. It's unbelievable. I've been reading every little.
But I mean, they're doing it, and now they've got a bill up on Infowars.com. House bill aims to strip right-wing extremists of Second Amendment right. They're arresting people in Europe that criticize the government. All of this is going on, and they're demonizing the webs, and Jay Rockefeller saying shut the web down. And meanwhile, YouTube brought in the Southern Poverty Law Center, brought in the ADL, and admitted they're going to make the decisions on who stays and who goes and what's hate. And there's groups calling for banning, free speech on Facebook now.
You can't say the word retard anymore, Alex. I mean, they're literally trying to ban the word retard.
Well, listen, they're also saying, which is a scientific term.
Yeah.
They say homosexual is hurtful in Europe and England. When it's just a heterosexual homosexual, it's a scientific term. But because that hurts, that word, Robin Page, BBC presenter, was arrested. In fact, Google, people don't believe it. Robin Page arrested hate crime. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, it is actually happening, and I can't even go over all the examples of the precedent-setting things that are going on. We're at the tip of the spear. We're expanding everything we're doing. We're going head on. And for the Infowars Money Bond that we have a link to, I still haven't signed the lease because I'm a little nervous. I'm having trouble with this lease. I'm actually.
You should be a little nervous.
I've actually. Well, people are going to see I'm actually announced to do this. We're probably going to get rid of shortwave at night, which I have to pay for that, which the whole world likes to listen to, but doesn't ever bring any funds in. So, to speak of. So, this is real here. To do this, I may have to do that. I can keep it probably if we get a big money bomb. But the issue is that, a listener started this and did a great job, Eric Nordstrom, a year ago. We're now doing it ourselves in-house. And, yes, I meant to announce that, actually, Jason, folks that had that idea. Whoever gives us the biggest single donation, and that'll be by check or by phone or whatever, after that June 11th. What is June 11th?
June 11th. Oh, what is it? The 3rd? I'm not sure.
What day is June 11th? Well, regardless, you will get Tyranny Crusher 1 that has an even greater history now. Fetched $51,000 at auction. $31,000 was the real number, but they had so many fraudulent ones above it, they suspended it. And they said, we've engaged in this fraud to shut you down so you don't get money. Folks, you're not stopping us, okay? We've already, just since I started the money bomb last Wednesday before I left, $15,000 has come in. It's not even official. So, we're going to break, I have no doubt, last year's record of $250,000. And it's going to go into a badass studio. And it's going to go into us. We're trying to shop around.
I'll work twice as hard. I'll come in here for 6 hours a day if we got to do it.
Well, no, that's what I'm going to do, Jason, is what you said. We're going to upload to Blip TV and all the other big video sites. We're going to ask listeners. We're going to list them. Hit all these. We're just going to, everybody knows now. In fact, let's put up the YouTube phone number. What is the accursed YouTube number? Here is the YouTube number, and there's the directions how to do it. 650-253-0000. Fax 650-253-0001. And it's unbelievable. I mean, we've got the stuff they're listing. One thing they banned us for is an audio of me talking with an image of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, and I've talked to the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. They say they've told YouTube, they got thousands of calls, they did not file this, and YouTube says, we don't care. But now, folks, that isn't enough. Now YouTube has come in, and they're saying they just banned the Infowarrior and some Infowars channel.
Yeah, there was a second Infowars channel that got banned. Someone actually sent me another Alex Jones channel, but I'm hesitant to even give it out because I feel it'll be banned on site from the Nazis. I mean, this is unbelievable, Alex. They're going...
Barnabas, I know you're going to rant about this when we get back, and I haven't let you talk. So I'm going to leave. I want you to go full court press and give out those bastards' phone number when we get back, and call YouTube and just say, folks, look, hey, you're giving us our wings, though. You know what? You're showing everybody what we're putting out scares you. We'll be right back.